Join us on YouTube. Shut up. It don't matter what you like. You're not letting me do it. Shut up. Hey. Join us on YouTube. Let's go. Hey. Hey, good morning. Did you miss me? Because I missed you. Oh, if you don't remember this song, you too young to be watching the show. It's like gangsta loving that just got me bugging. It's like gangsta loving that just got me bugging. Link in the bio. I'm over Instagram. Thank you, little quick beat. I wanna rock you, baby. I wanna hold you, baby. Won't you be my baby? I wanna be your lady. I don't know. People having a hard time getting YouTube. Okay. All right. Good morning. It's your girl, Coach Cooch, and you're checking out Coach Cooch in the morning. Good morning. And in the words of Arnell Hill, did you miss me? I hope so. So today they're not allowing me to get on Instagram. And honestly, I'm gonna try to solve this problem with Instagram. I'm very confused on what the problem is. I'm going to try to solve this problem only one time, and if they don't allow me to solve the problem, then I will move on with my life and start my own app. I don't have a problem with that. So hopefully everybody can get on YouTube. Some people are telling me they're having some trouble getting on YouTube, so let's go ahead and give everybody like a second. But first of all, I missed you guys. Yeah, it's a lot doing this show. When you're telling the truth, these organizations, they really just turn like totally against you, and you like, I don't know. I'm like so exhausted of this business. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I don't go through this with no other business but the entertainment business. And it's like they want you to do your own thing, and then when you try to do your own thing, you still got problems, and it's like annoying. But anyway, did you miss me? Because I missed you guys, okay? So they can try to delete my page. I'm over it at this point. Like, honestly, I'm over it. It's like, it is what it is. You guys will find me again. Anyway, so let's get down to who's the sponsor of the day. Sponsor of the day is this episode is sponsored by Homegirl Media. Homegirl Media is a company that showcases black women in a positive light. They publish good stories, news, and real stories to inspire black women and girls and strengthen our communities. Check them out at homegirlmediamatters.com. And today's song was Gangsta Lovin' by EVE. So I don't know what's going on, but like I said, I missed you guys. I had to get some work done and things of that nature, and I'm working on some more things as well, but I can't miss y'all too many days. So I'm gonna have to like figure this all out. I'm gonna have to like copy my page exactly my important posts that I want, because I feel like they're gonna delete my page soon, which I already had signs. But I'm gonna try to reach them, and like I said, if we can make this work, then we're gonna make this work. If we can't, and we just can't. Anyway, so first of all, I got a reminder this week. Let me make sure I'm not blocking my light. Okay, I got a reminder this week that I am graduating from high school 19 years ago. And I want to tell you something about graduating from high school 19 years ago. I graduated from high school 19 years ago. Put in the comments how many years ago did you graduate from high school? But I graduated from high school 19 years ago, almost 20 years. And let me tell you something, I am so fucking shocked that I'm that old. Like, next year will be my 20-year anniversary from high school. And I am like, oh my God, like, yo, we are really getting it. I'm glad I still look good, but the point of the matter is that we are getting old. I don't know if it's the real hair that make me look young still, but we are getting old. So somebody said 97 years ago, 31 years ago, 22 years ago, class of 1998. Oh man, 20 years ago. This year makes 20 years. Oh my God. Class of 2001, 23 years, 11 years, 10 years. Oh my God. It's 25 years this year, 12 years. Oh, 12 sounds so good. 11 years. But I never, like when these 19 years passed, I did not feel the 19 years at all. I'm telling you, like, I still feel like I'm in high school deep down inside. I feel like I'm in high school. The only thing is different is the weight. But other than that, like, I still feel like I'm in high school. And maybe it's because I don't drink or I don't smoke. But the reality of it is that I still feel like a young chickadee. So the fact that I graduated 19 years ago is like, oh my God. So next year will be 20 years. So next year, I definitely gonna get rid of the rest of this weight, because I'm not going to my high school I'm not going to my high school reunion with no extra weight. So for my high school reunion, I will be under 200 pounds. You can bet that. I don't care how I'm gonna do it, but I will be under 200 pounds. You can bet you, by golly, wow. So I'm coming in my high school reunion under 200 pounds. So that's how I feel. So that's what I'm going to be like feeling when I go to my high school reunion. But they so whack, they probably won't even do a reunion. My school is different. They always up there, want to put up old pictures and stuff, and then they don't want to go through with anything. They don't want to ever like make a reunion and stuff like that. Anyway, so I wanted to update you guys on the advice that I gave the Where the Money Reside guy. Remember I told you guys that I gave him some advice? Do y'all remember that? I said, oh, I gave him some advice. And I gave him advice. I told you guys the last time about the advice that I gave him. And oh my God, I want more y'all coming in, so I want to make sure I tell y'all this story, because I would not be Coach Cooch if I don't tell y'all this story. All that beautiful advice that I gave that motherfucker. All of that beautiful advice that I gave this motherfucker. Do y'all know what this motherfucker reply was? He replied to me and said, oh, you think this is the Where the Money Reside guy. I was giving him like a blueprint on how to make some money or whatever the case may be. Yes, Chantel, free game. I was giving out free game, guys, all right, to this guy. Free game, all right? You didn't have to pay me for it. You didn't have to get a consultation. My clients pay me $200 an hour for this advice. But I say, you know what? I'm going to give this young guy advice, because I wish when I was young coming up, I had a me. I wish somebody would have came along and basically helped me out when I was coming up. Nobody told me nothing. And I was on a show with one of the top, you know what I'm saying, R&B stars in the world. Never gave me not an inch of advice. Nothing. Didn't tell me nothing. So when I got on, I promised myself that I will, you know what I'm saying? I felt like when I got on, I would go ahead and just let people know the real deal, so that they don't have to worry about anything, you know? Anyway, so I gave him that advice about start this, start that, you know, make sales books for the company so they can pay you to travel. Mind you, you're trying to go back to work. So anytime somebody's trying to go back to work, they need the money. Don't think that motherfuckers going back to work just to say they going back to work. They need the money when they got to go back to work. They understand that this entertainment business is not as lucrative as you might have thought. And there's nothing wrong with that. It took me like 10 years to go back to work. So that's the difference between me and you. You wanted to come in 3 months back to work. It took me 10 years to be like, okay, maybe I need another income. Anyway, make a long story short, his reply was, and this is why I'm not helping GAPs anymore, GAPs, which is grown-ass people. I'm not helping grown-ass people. I'm going to only help the kids from now on. He going to say, after all that beautiful advice, this motherfucker reply was, oh, you think I'm going to be a salesperson forever? Watch and see. Oh my God. Do I think you're going to be a salesperson the rest of your life? Watch and see. I said to him, I ain't even cursed him out. I said, is that what you got from all that advice I gave you? Is that what you got from that? Because if that's what you got, I'm questioning his reading and comprehension. Is that what you got from that? He gonna say, oh, you think I'm gonna be a salesperson the rest of my life? Watch and see. First of all, you're talking to the ultimate hustler. Somebody that sells houses, somebody that had entertainment for over 10 years and giving you your ass some advice. You're trying to go back to work after 3 months, but you ignorant. And that's why your ass got to go back to work, because you're ignorant. You think that you understand this business. And a lot of people that's around you are not telling you how difficult it is to make money. You think that Super Scent just made that money like right away. It took years for her to develop. And then she made that money. It's not like you just wake up and you funny online and, oh, you made a song and now, you know, you're going to just go ahead and make it. Those bills don't stop. Those bills do not stop. Just because you pop, the bills don't stop. We remember we talked about that. But if that's all you got from me giving you that whole business plan was that I'm not going to be a salesperson the rest of my life, you will see. Bitch, we on the same team. I thought I was trying to help you get some money. You're trying to go back to work, and I'm trying to show you how you could go back to work and make money in a whole different way. After that happened, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. After that motherfucking shit happened, I just straight up like unfollowed him. Because you just too ignorant, too young, too stupid. And like I said, if I had a me, when I was younger, somebody to help me out and what I'm trying to do and stuff like that, I would have been like, damn, that's what's up. This girl gave me free game. She didn't have to tell me shit. But now I start to think about all the old hoes in my life that I grew up with in the business. And I realized that they never taught us nothing. And I'm wondering now, like, did they try to help somebody? And then somebody just tried to, like, play them after they tried to help them? Or, like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? So his mouth is very smart. And the reality of it is that your mouth is very smart, but now you're going back to work. So you better watch that mouth, because then you'll be out of work again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be bossed up and looking for a job at the same time, okay? And then you can't try to like boss up on somebody that you don't even know. See, this is the thing about Instagram. When I changed my name on Instagram to Coach Cooch, that's why I'm thinking about changing it back, because I think people got it fucked up a little bit. I go by Coach Cooch now for like the last year on Instagram. It's just been Coach Cooch. I think that because I'm Coach Cooch on Instagram, I feel like they don't know who that is, a lot of people. Even people that know me, some people don't know that's me. So I don't know where they've been at if they don't know that's me, but they don't know who they talking to a little bit, right? So they responses be crazy. I don't know if he thought I was just some random Instagrammer, but that's how stupid you are. Because I couldn't be a random Instagrammer and gave you that type of advice. See, let me tell you something. Somebody that gave me that type of advice, I don't care if their name on there was Daffy Duck. I'm going to click on Daffy Duck page to see who the fuck that was that gave me that advice. You understand what I'm saying? So I just feel like because I don't go by Tiana Smalls anymore, I feel like people don't know. Just like yesterday, Dr. Ian Smith was talking about how a lot of black talk show hosts don't allow black people on their show. So I responded to that because that's very true. I have never in my whole life, even when I had top books, top shows, I have never went on a black talk show. And when I was out, it was like Monique was out, Who else was out? It was a lot of. Steve Harvey still had his show. There's a lot of little things or whatever like that was out at the time. And I never been on a black talk show. And I talked about it on this show and on my podcast in my bag. So I definitely was like, whatever. I never been on a black talk show. I agree with him. You know some bitch gonna reply and say, have you ever been on a talk show? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? So, like, I'm like, maybe I need to go back to Tiana's rules, because I think we've got me fucked all the way the fuck up. Like, that's the thing I don't like. So, I feel like you should have to prove yourself to people, but at the end of the day, bitch, who you talking to? Watch your motherfucking mouth. But as far as the realm, not a fan. I would never try to help grown-ass people again. I will mind my business. He was trying to play in my face, and I wrote that out of love, because I know how that feel to feel like you're famous and you don't know what the next step is. That's why I started Biz Hustle, to help people in those situations that when you are famous but you don't know what's next and you feeling like you don't know what's going on with your life, it's kind of like hard. You know what I mean? I was trying to give that type of motivation, inspiration, but I guess it wasn't good enough for him. Or I guess he didn't know who I was. So I guess he was like, whatever the case may be. But I ain't check him. I just unfollowed him because I don't got fucking time for that. But that's why you're going back to work already, because you gotta humble yourself. Humble is number one. Humility is number one. Anyway, so yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. I went out with my girlfriend. Well, I don't drink and smoke, so I don't drink. So going out for Cinco de Mayo didn't affect me coming to work. Everybody was like, you better make sure you get to work tomorrow. It didn't affect me getting to work Cinco de Mayo. I was actually out with my prego friend, Hannah. So she's pregnant, and I love being around pregnant people because I make sure that they're spoiled. I be like, wait, what are you doing? What do you do? I don't want my pregnant friends to get up. I don't want my pregnant friends to do anything. She's like, sis, I'm trying to stay active. I'm like, all right, because I didn't do shit when I was pregnant. So I was like, all right, I get it. You're trying to stay active. Great. So we had a real good time. And I love you, Hannah. Such positive energy and things of that nature. I really do love you. I love your energy. We do deals together. She's also a realtor. We do deals together. We have a great time. So that was really fun. I ate too much, though. Oh, my God. After I left there, I ate like these carne fries. They're like nacho fries. Oh my God. I ate some nacho fries, and I ate some like soft shrimp tacos. And when I tell you that, oh my God. No, he didn't say thank you. He didn't say anything. He said like what I told you he said. Anyway, I ate some fries, some nacho fries or whatever the case may be. Child, my stomach was so full. I don't know what they put in them fucking fries, but I could, maybe because I don't eat like that no more, I could not eat no more the rest of the day. My husband was like, oh, you want some soup? No. You want this? No, I could not eat. Even right now, I'm still full from that food. So that's disgusting. Anyway, so let me tell y'all. Wait, I don't even have my cup out. Y'all ain't telling me nothing. Let me tell y'all what's going on, all right? That's why I felt like something was missing. Let me tell y'all what's going on. So yesterday, Cass and I was up or whatever like that, and we watched a movie because our son is at his grandma's house. So I decided to hang out with my husband, and we decided to watch a movie. Now, let me tell you something. I watched this movie called Streets. Have y'all ever heard of this movie? It's called Streets. And in this movie, Meek Mill is in the movie, Streets, all right? And let me tell you something. After that motherfucking movie, and shout out to Meek Mill, because today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Meek Mill. He's 34 years old. I think today is also his son's birthday as well. After I watched that motherfucking movie, Streets, I will never, ever trust Meek Mill. Oh, my God. Meek Mill was so grimy and dingy in that movie. All right? And that movie's like 10 years ago. My husband like, let them know that you're very late on this. All right, I was late. The movie's like 10 years ago. It is. But the principle of it is that y'all gotta watch this movie. Meek Mill was so grimy. Like, I gotta tell my mother about this movie. She loves those little hood movies. Meek Mill was so grimy in this movie. And don't worry, I'll post this episode on Facebook as well if you missed it. So, hi, Facebook, if you missed it. But if they allow me to do it. But it was a really good movie. But it was just that he was so ghetto and so mean in that movie. Also, though, my boy Emilio Sparks was in that movie, and I love Emilio Sparks from State Property, and I feel like they don't give my boy Emilio Sparks enough credit. He's a Philly legend, and I feel like they don't give him enough credit. But if you are like not busy this weekend, make sure that you watch the movie Streets on Amazon Prime. Oh my God, that movie is so grimy. Make sure you watch, and it was very good. It's like a real Philly classic that I'm so late on, but I'm glad I'm not the only one late. If you didn't see it, write in the comments no if you haven't seen it, because now I don't feel so late, because my husband's like, you're late, But I don't think a lot of people saw that. I never saw that movie before yesterday, and it's a really good movie. So I do suggest you guys watch it if you haven't watched it. All right, so yeah, you gotta see Meek Mill as a young bull. That's how they say it in Philly, young bull. You gotta see him as a young bull. So everybody said no, they didn't watch it. So actually, I am early because you guys have not seen it. So make sure you go watch it. Yo, you ain't gonna never look at Meek Mill the same way after that. You're gonna be like, Meek Mill is grimy. Now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Meek Mill. Y'all see he posted a picture of his son, right? You know he did that shit on purpose. Let me tell you something about them tourist men. Them tourist men are so petty, okay? They are petty. And I guess he felt like, well, bitch, they saw a picture of him anyway through the glass. So since they saw a picture of him through the glass, let's go ahead and show the real deal picture of him. So finally showed a picture of the kid. He's so cute, and I heard they got the same birthday, so that's really cute. But I know his baby mama is pissed or whatever. But the baby's a tourist. The baby's cute. You know Meek Mill be doing shit on purpose. You know, you could see the baby through the glass. He took that as, oh, it's my turn now to post the baby and stuff like that. Like, oh my God. I watched that movie on Amazon Prime. But you can watch it on anywhere that they have it. I don't think Netflix has it. It's on Amazon Prime. You can watch it after this show. It's a really good movie. It's just very gory. Like, you gotta be into that type of stuff. I'm not into like movies with a lot of murder in it. But I watched the whole thing, so that means it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It had a good storyline. I like Meek Mill on film. I just didn't like him in that movie. I just felt he was a little too grimy for my taste. Now, the moment you've been waiting for, I allowed a lot of people to get in here. Right now, they're saying that there's over 100 people in here, so we can talk about this now, guys. Let's talk about what y'all think we about to talk about. Let's talk about Safari and Erica. I've been gone. I haven't been at work for over 2 days. So Safari and Erica. First of all, y'all dead ass wrong. Safari and Erica, they got issues, okay? Like most married people got, okay? And like I told you before, I don't think that Erica really gonna let Safari go, because Erica never thought that she would get married at all. So the fact that he married her, she's really not going to let him go the way he thinks it's going to go down. And do I think that maybe they should have waited to have a baby? Yeah, I think so. I think that it's hard to have a little baby, then have a big baby. No, you got 2 babies, right? And then you got the other kid, the son. And I feel like you guys already don't get along. So then you add another baby to the mix. But a baby's always a blessing. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is that 2 kids under 2 years old, and you already don't get along with this motherfucker, that's going to be a hard situation for them. That's going to be rough. Congratulations to them. But, you know, of course, everybody knows the truth. That's a toxic relationship. They should have waited a little bit before they had another baby. A lot of women, especially in different cultures, they feel like a baby like make things better. And what they don't understand is that a baby don't always make things better. But they say, this is what people say. They say that it's easier for a man to leave you with 1 kid than it is with 2. So maybe her abuela or her auntie, her titi, or somebody told her that. They say that it's hard for a man to leave you with 2 kids versus 1. But, I mean, if you from the hood, you see shit like that every day. Motherfuckers get left every day in the hood. So, I don't know if that's true, but that's probably what she was, like, getting on. Like, more like, oh, he's not going to leave me. We got 2 kids together. I don't know. But would I have had another kid and we already don't get along? I probably wouldn't have did that. But, I mean, with Erica, she's not gonna lose. She just don't want to lose, and she probably gonna have a third kid, a fourth kid. A lot of people do that. Every time they feel like they're gonna lose this guy, they feel like they're going to have a baby, and a baby don't solve nothing. A baby don't make a man love you. I feel like kids mess up relationships more, especially if your foundation wasn't good in the first place. But like I said, that doesn't mean that people should be going around when she's announcing her baby under her comments like, oh, you stupid, oh, you shouldn't have no baby, oh, you a dummy, No, I don't think that that should happen. I think that no matter if she decided to have a second baby out of nowhere, I don't think that that means that she's supposed to be on some shit like, oh, y'all under her comments like, oh, you stupid, da da da. At the end of the day, there's women out here that have babies from their baby fathers. They have babies by strangers. At the end of the day, like, she still is married, so you can't think like that. You know what I mean? She's still a married woman, so if she want to have a baby, that's her choice. But a lot of you guys was being very, very rude under her comments. Let me tell you about that girl. That girl is going to ride the wave until the wave stops. All right? She is going to ride Safari until she knows she can get another man. And she'll have another man in place before she be single. Because she's trying to prove to you guys that she is not a failure. She already took too many L's, and she's not going to take another L, no matter what y'all fucking talking about. She will get rid of Safari when she finds another man. Promise you. Until then, if she don't find another person that's going to marry her or another person that's going to wife her up and take care of her, she is not going to leave Safari. So y'all need to stop. That's her husband. If she want to have another baby with him, we don't got to live with them. Thank God. We ain't got to be around. But what you need to do, Erica, since you're so upset that people are commenting and doing all this type of stuff, what you need to do then is stop telling the internet your fucking business. You see, all these celebrities want to get mad, just like with Dorrell, with his fucking ass. Nobody told you to get online and ask people for their opinion. When you ask people for their opinion, you got to be ready for the answer. So if you don't want people to be all up in your business, stop telling your business. And you're married, so you shouldn't tell your business anyway, because first year marriage, let me tell you, in my opinion, I can only speak from my opinion on marriage. First year of marriage is mad difficult, mad hard, okay? Mad difficult, mad hard. You want to get a divorce or an annulment like every fucking other day when you're in your first year of marriage. And if you're married, I know you could agree with me. It takes at least 5 years to adjust to marriage, in my opinion. It took me 5 years to finally be like, oh, this is marriage. Oh, this is how we're going to interact with each other. This is how we're going to get along. Oh, shut up and go in your room, and I'll shut up and go in my room. Like, you know, you go to the living room, I'm going to my room. You ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Shut the hell up. And that's how you get along now as a marriage. You know what I mean? But it takes like 5 years to get there. So if they're going to go ahead and put everything up on their page about their marriage, they're going to be arguing like every single fucking day. Now, granted, he was the chatty patty this time. The man was the chatty patty this time. But she has done little subliminals and all that as well. So just stop it. In my opinion, if you want to know anything about marriage, because I don't give marriage advice, but if you want to know anything about marriage, my opinion is it takes 5 years to get marriage like in a good system. Like, ooh, this works. This don't work. It takes 5 years, no matter how many years you've been with this man. 5 years of marriage for you to be like, oh my God. And that's why I don't think nobody single should live with anybody. Because it takes too much to work with married people that you gotta go through stuff like that. So that's what I'm trying to say. Why would they put that crap on social media? Facts. But wait till year 7. I'm on my year 7 in December. My father always say year 7. My father always say, year 7 is when you are like free, like when you're like, woo, I made it through. But 5 to me is when you figure out what's going on in this marriage. Like, oh, I get it now. We're together and we got to make this shit work. All right. And talking about marriage and making it work or not making it work. Oh my God. Melinda and Bill Gates are getting a divorce after 27 years, people. 27 years. Melinda and Bill Gates are getting a divorce. Okay, so here's their statement. After a great deal of thought and a lot of work on our relationship, we have made the decision to end our marriage. Over the last 27 years, we have raised 3 incredible children and built a foundation that works all over the world to enable all people to lead healthy, productive lives. We continue to share a belief in that mission, and we will continue our work together at the foundation. But we no longer believe we can grow together as a couple in this next phase of our lives. We ask for space and privacy for our family as we begin to navigate this new life. Melinda Gates and Bill Gates. Now, I don't really believe they're getting divorced like for those type of reasons. I believe that Bill Gates, I think that Bill Gates is involved with something he ain't supposed to be involved with, and they might go ahead and take all of his shit. So he's like transferring money over, like, oh, I lost it in a divorce. Because, for example, she didn't ask for any spousal support. He transferred over $2 billion in stocks the day that they announced that they were divorced. I don't know. I'm a little suspicious of, that's Bill Gates' voice. That's my Bill Gates voice. That's my Bill Gates voice. Oh, right now, oh my God, right now it's 8:35 a.m. This episode is sponsored by Homegirl Media, all right? Right now, I want you to go ahead and put in the comments, where are you listening to Coach Cooch in the morning from? Right now, y'all follow me over to YouTube. I really appreciate it. I gotta do a lot of work today, but go ahead and put in the city that you're watching me from right now. Like, this is so funny. Oh my God. But like I said, 27 years, I usually be like, listen, 27 years, we ain't never break it up. But I also feel like, let's just say this divorce is real. I also feel like if you're not happy, even after 27 years, go about your business. I am a real happy advocate. I believe that you got to be happy in order for these relationships to work. So go ahead, let's go ahead and see who is watching us in the comments. All right, we got Worcester, Massachusetts. Love and misses you. Thank you so much. We got Cleveland. We got NYC. Oh man, that's the same thing. I thought something ain't right. No, something ain't right. I know. Dayton, Ohio, Chicago, Huntsville, Pittsburgh, Atlanta, Philly, Brooklyn, Middletown, New York. What up, Tamika? Connecticut. I will follow you anywhere, boo. That's right. That is what I'm talking about. Zion, Illinois, Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm over IG. I'm over IG too. I gotta handle my business. Atlanta, but from Newark, New Jersey. Bushwick, Brooklyn. What up, Brooklyn? Connecticut, Shirley. Is there a prenup? No prenup. Philly, Boston, Fort Hood, Texas, East New York. That's right. Dallas, Baltimore. Dang, we popping even on YouTube. We are popping. Canarsie, Detroit. Oh, please, after 27 years, you stay on your side of the house and I stay on mine. Miami, Harlem, Bowie, Maryland. Nikki, what up? Mississippi, Dallas, the Bronx, Austin, by the way of Dallas. Okay. Brooklyn again, Maryland, Chicago, Nashville, and Dallas. Thank you guys. Dallas, a lot of Dallases. I see we got to stop at Dallas when we go on our book tour. Now listen, we got to talk about something, all right? This is getting real, all right? So Tristan Thompson is back in the blogs for cheating again. And the word on the street is Khloe doesn't leave Tristan because she does not want to have a different baby father. Now, this time he's cheating with this ditzy ass girl named Sydney Chase. Now, if you look at, y'all like my little puff today? If you look at all the girls that he cheat on Khloe with, they all like this exotic looking, light skinned girl. So he's telling Khloe in her face what's his type. But they saying that she won't stop messing with him because she doesn't want her children to have different fathers. Well, you know what, Khloe, what I say about that? First of all, nobody aggravates me more than fucking Tristan Thompson. I don't give a fuck how much money he got. He is one of the corniest fucking dudes that I have ever saw in my life. Him and that white voice he got, I can't stand it. He be like, Chloe, yeah, like, yeah. He talks like them. I don't understand. He's such a fucking lame. He got a nerve to be a cheater. You gotta choose your struggle, Christian. You can't be no lame ass motherfucker and a cheater at the same time. But anyway, so she's all gun ho on this, like, oh, I don't want to have different baby fathers. And he'd be like, yeah, Chloe, your sister already did surrogacy, so we should do surrogacy too. I mean, it got to the point that he sent that girl Sydney Chase a cease and desist letter. What is a cease and desist letter gonna do? Make her stop talking? Because if she didn't sign no type of forms with you to not talk about it, the reality of it is this, like, why are you accepting this, Chloe? In the end of the day, like, let's be real. Your mama got two different baby daddy husbands, right? She was married, but she had two different baby daddies, correct? My mama got two different baby daddies, and it worked out for her. And it ended and two different baby daddy husbands, because my mother will correct me, like, no, bitch, I had two husbands. My mother had two different husbands. Your mother had two different husbands. And at the end of the day, it all worked out for them. And then a lot of times they say the second time around is better than the first. So in the end of the day, why are you so addicted to this man and so gun-ho on having bondage? In the end of the day, like, bondage. You guys are like bonded. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, what is the problem? Like, no man is gonna make me stay with him while he treat me like shit because I don't want to have a second baby father. That is like really, and you know what? We're going to talk a lot about that in the book. That is the bondage that hold us back from living a better life, is that we keep thinking about like what other people want to say. I know people that stay in marriages for like 12 years unhappy, 12, 13, 14 years unhappy because they want to prove something to these motherfuckers like, oh, I'm still married. Oh, at the end of the day, honestly, and this is just real talk, if somebody's going to talk about you, they're going to talk about you regardless. Whether you got two baby fathers, three baby fathers, whether you got no baby fathers, oh, she can't have kids, she's 30-something years old, she don't got a baby, So either way, it doesn't matter. They're going to be mad regardless, or they're going to say whatever they want to fucking say about you regardless. So you might as well just like get over it. Like I would never live my life like that, worrying about what people got to say. And I'm never going to let this fucking geek play me because he know I don't want a second baby father. That's like really ridiculous. Moving on, all right, because we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Moving on, did y'all see that Will Smith started a lose weight challenge and all the men were showing a daddy body and stuff like that for this lose weight, lose your COVID-19 weight, all of the men. But let me tell you, one of the men that was showing their body, girls, he was looking kind of good. He was looking kind of good. Marlon Wayans looked good with weight on. Oh my God, he had his little weight on. Marlon Wayans looked good with weight. I'm going to tell you that right now. Marlon Wayans looked good with weight on him. Oh my goodness. And I was to be like, don't lose that. What are you doing? He's talking about, oh, he got to lose it. This is the biggest he ever been in his life. Marlon Wayans got that same phobia my husband got. My husband do not like to get over a certain weight, no matter how good it look. I'll be like, babe, you look so good. You look so... He'd be like, no, that don't look good. I don't like looking like that. So, Marlon, you look good. You look like you in shape to me. Don't let social norms make you feel like you are not looking good. You look like a football player right now. So, you better stop it, Marlon. You better keep that weight up. Now, if you want to get it right and tight, by all means, get it right and tight. But in the end of the day, Marlon, you looking right. I'm going to tell you right now, you looking nice, Marlon. Yeah, they was showing off on those pictures. I was like, y'all showing off too much. And make sure you get your merch. We didn't even fall off. We on YouTube and we didn't even fall off. Make sure you get your merch. CoachCoochMerch.com. Because y'all see what I got to go through to keep this show going. It's very annoying. I'm telling y'all, this is the shit I be talking about. Anyway, let's get into some hood action news. Because this hood action news, I know y'all heard about it probably. But in case you didn't hear about it, I got to let y'all know what's going on with the hood action news. Because this shit is rough. All right? So, a Louisiana man that was suspected in a double murder. All right, so this happened in Louisiana. He was suspected in a double murder. He was shot and killed with his 3-month-old baby in the car. Now, let me give you some backstory. It's all happened in Baton Rouge, okay? So, basically, All right, so let's go into what happened. So basically, the father went ahead to the baby mama house or whatever, and I guess he killed 2 people while he was there. All right, so they said that he killed a woman named Kristen Parker and her nephew Brandon Parker to death. All right, so he then took the baby and kidnapped the baby or whatever the case may be. Right? He kidnapped the baby. They already got a call. Cops already got a call that he killed these 2 people at the baby mother house. So then he went ahead, grabbed the baby, and took the cops on like a goose chase, right? Because he just wanted the baby and grabbed the baby. I don't know. See, the video is very flaky, but he took the people. It was a baby in there. The whole world knew it was a baby in there. And they're claiming that he grabbed the baby. His name was LaMelo, who was just born in January. 3-month-old, about a 4-month-old baby. Took the baby on a run with him. Cops knew that the baby was in the car. And guess what? They claimed that he was like holding the baby as like hostage so that he won't get shot. And they went and shot the fucking car up, guys. They went and shot the car up. Little LaMelo is now dead as well. The cops shot the car up. And now little LaMelo, 4-month-old kid, is dead as well. Now, this white lady was taping this whole thing. She's the only one I think that had footage. And she even was saying, they got to get the baby out the car. But instead of them getting the baby out of the car, they shoot through the car. I don't know if they claim he had a weapon. I don't know what they claim. But they know they are dead fucking wrong for shooting in that car. And they know that it was a little kid in that car, a little baby in that car. They ain't right, y'all. They ain't right. And the reason why people don't talk about these topics is because the white media don't want you to hear stuff like this. That is fucked up. The fact that you knew that it was a baby in that car, you should have let him rock. I'm sorry. I'm not saying he was running. He was eventually going to stop and get caught. But you guys shot through those windows. They knew the baby was in the car because the white lady knew the baby was in the car. It's all over the news that there was a baby in the car. Because when they called 911 from the baby mother house, they told the cops that he took the baby too. So there's no excuse, guys. Like, don't find no excuse for these people. There's no excuses. The reality of it is that there was a baby in that car. And that boy should not be dead at 4 months. That is so fucking sad. All right? They shot his tires out. How far was he going to go? It's just really ridiculous. So they took the baby to the hospital. The baby did not make it. In the end of the day, this just shows you that they don't give a fuck. And you can look up this story because now they got more development. They just don't care. I feel like there definitely was a better way to solve this situation. And now the baby's gone. The baby daddy's gone. No, he died too. The man died as well. The baby daddy's gone. And I think the mother got killed. I got to make sure that that's who got killed. The mother. Yeah, the mother of Kristen Parker had to be her. And her nephew, Brandon Parker. Smith was immediately determined a suspect, but had already fled the scene in a blue Nissan Versa with his 3-month-old son. Louisiana authorities immediately informed the public about the killings and the missing child. So that's how the white lady knew that it was a kid in the car, because the news already said, like, he took the kid, he kidnapped the kid too. So I don't know if he took the kid so they won't shoot him. I don't know how far he thought he was going to get with a kid. I don't know if he just wanted to be with his kid when he died. I don't know. But this is some real fucking hood action news. And you know what? I wouldn't be Cooch if I don't say this. You motherfuckers got to watch who you have kids with. There's some crazy motherfuckers out here. This man is 30 years old. He should not be that crazy to kill 2 people, then grab this little baby up. And it's so sad because it's like, it's kind of his fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's the cop's fault, it's his fault because he didn't have to grab that baby with him. And that's the fucking truth. And this is just so sad. But we got to watch who we having kids with and watch who we procreating with, because this is ridiculous. So rest in peace to that baby, all right? And also, somebody updated me about the case in Iowa I told you about, when the mother let the little girl spend the night at her baby father's house, knowing that he was a convicted sexual child molester, which she need to be locked the fuck up for too. Guess what? They just locked up her baby daddy for the killing. They saying that not only did he kidnap the little girl, he shot the little girl, because I guess the little girl was going to tell what happened. He shot the little girl, and they know it's him, and now he's locked up. So I'm just giving you an update on some hood action news that happened prior. Now it's time for Ask Coach Cooch. Because who gives advice better than Coach Cooch? Nobody. Okay, once again, who gives advice better than Coach Cooch? Nobody. Lastly, put it in the motherfucking comments. Who gives advice better than Coach Cooch? Nobody. 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 And rest in peace to all those children and stuff like that. Very sad. Now, somebody wrote, so my child's father has a female best friend. Now y'all know how I feel about female best friends, okay? Because I am a female best friend. So let's see what she's gonna say. They tried to date back in the day, but it didn't work out. So they remain friends. Okay. I never did that with my best friend, but okay, I get it. This was 10 years ago. Not that many years ago. Anyway, him and I have been dating for only 2 years. We had a child, but lost it before I can give birth. Oh my God. And now we are pregnant again, and he couldn't be happier. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. His best friend recently had a child last year, and the child's father does not want to be in her or the child's life. Oh shit. On top of that, she found out from a random chick in ATL, where the baby daddy is from, that her baby daddy is gay or DL. Oh, shit. All right? So she found out that that's the best friend. She found out that her baby daddy is down low or gay. All right? Long story short, he likes men. So now, 10 months after she has the baby, she asked my man to be her child's godfather. Oh, okay. So now she don't have a father for her kid. She's asking her best friend to be the child's godfather, which I understand. I always say that if you have a woman best friend and you don't have a mother for your child, your girl best friend is supposed to be the mom. And if you got a best friend and you don't have a baby father, that your boy best friend is supposed to become that male figure in your child's life. Anyway, so she said I was cool with that. The baby turned 1 over the last weekend, and she invited my boyfriend to the baby's birthday party, but said I wasn't invited and made up some excuse due to COVID. Bitch, you playing in my face now. Now she playing in your face. She gonna invite your man to the party and not invite you because of COVID? What's wrong with people? What the fuck? I gotta take a drink. What the hell is wrong with people? Why do people play in people's face so much? See, that's the shit I'm talking about. That is the shit I'm talking about. Anyway, so this girl been in my house, brought friends over, and I've given her advice and talked to her more than he does. Hold on, I'm scrolling down. This bitch was playing in your face. All right, and talk to him more than he does. When I found out I wasn't invited, I felt some type of way. Her and her mom follows me, and I removed them both from my page. That's right. You ain't petty. You ain't petty at all. That's right. My man sided with me and didn't go to the party. My question is, am I overreacting or wrong for feeling like she was playing in my face? You knew I was going to say that, right? You knew I was going to say that. Looking for your honest answer, Cooch. Thank you. First of all, anytime you write Ask Coach Cooch, you're going to always get my honest answer. First of all, she was playing in your motherfucking face, okay? She was playing in your face like 2 times, all right? First of all, when you have a male best friend You have to know that there are boundaries, and you have to know that you have to include the girlfriend no matter what. If Roy get a wife or a girlfriend, and I have to include her because I have to let her know I don't want her man. So in order to let her know I don't want her man, I have to include her. Secondly, I can't make Roy's situation in his life complicated by not banging with the girl. Unless I really just don't bang with her. Because then if I don't really bang with her, I'm not going to be on her page. I'm not going to be talking to her. If I feel she's a bad choice for my friend, then I'm not going to feel that situation at all. But the issue is now is that they were going to date at one time. So, in the end of the day, girlfriends, like best friends, they do get jealous of how the man treat their girlfriend. Like they could have not liked you a day in your life, but when you get a girlfriend now, all of a sudden they like you. It happened to me. When I first got with my husband, he had a girl best friend, right? A quote unquote girl best friend. When I first got with Cass, he had a what's the name best friend? A girl best friend. He was gun-ho, all right, about me meeting this girl. Oh my God, that's my best friend. Oh no, I never messed with her before. She used to mess with my cousin. Oh, no. It's not like that. I'm like, so you a good man. Like, she ain't see to bag you up over your cousin? And I see the cousin, so she fucked the cousin. She damn sure fuck you. But that ain't what I told him. Anyway, make a long story short, she used to fuck my cousin. I ain't shit. So we went all the way. I think we was in Atlanta when I was filming my show, and we met the girl. She was like, "Oh, you gotta meet her. She's dope. Y'all gonna be good friends." First of all, from the first time me and him walked in, we dark and light, short and tall, thick and skinny. We walked there holding hands. I saw the bitch face then that she wasn't down for this part. Like, oh, I ain't never seen him like this. I was like, okay, bitch, fuck. So I was being on my best behavior, okay? I was not Coach Cooch that day. I was Tiana. I was a nice lady. Next thing you know, I had to go to the bathroom. So I was saying, you know what? I'm going to let them two friends talk. Because I always had male friends, so I never thought anything was bad about having a girl best friend. So my black ass go and say, let me go use the bathroom because I got to pee so bad. And I had like this waist control on. I was like, oh God, it's going to take forever for me to pee. So something told me to look back while I walked to the bathroom. I looked back when I walked to the bathroom. This is a true fucking story, okay? I look back and she's rubbing my man's back. Oh, no, bitch. You got the wrong bitch. So I peed hella fast. I had shaman tissue, because I got one of those made for shaman asses even back then. So I made sure I hurried up. I looked. She was all rubbing his back. So I was like, all right, she out of pocket. So when I got back, I was like, yo, I'm telling him like, yo, I see her rubbing your back or whatever. He like, oh, just be nice. She doesn't look at me like that, She was so sitting at that dinner, so sad. Because she like, damn, how did I let this go? How I ain't see this in him? Sometimes they don't see the sexiness in the man until they see how the man treat another chick. So now she knows she fucked the wrong cousin. So now she tight at me. And she was acting funny all night. And he thought I was crazy. He was like, oh, you, what was it back in that day? You dragging it? Oh, it's not that serious. That girl do not want me. You think everybody want me? I hate that about the men. Because the men always want to debate with you when you're letting them know that your best friend wants you, hoe. All right? That hoe wants you. That hoe lonely. She in Atlanta with no dick. She see how you treat your woman. She see you getting money. She see that you got this girl. She feeling a certain type of way. Needless to say, he ended up cutting her off as a friend because I guess he saw exactly what it was that I was telling him about Shorty. She wanted my man. So now in this situation with your girl best friend, with his girl best friend, she sees he's about to have a baby. And she know that he's going to be, and this is your man, not my man. She sees he's about to have a baby, and she knows that he's about to be the best father money could buy. So with her knowing that or whatever like that, she's jealous. See, if it would have worked out with her baby daddy, she wouldn't have been as jealous. But now that her baby daddy is down low and yag and all that in Atlanta or whatever the case may be, she's mad. So she's trying to divide you two by saying that you couldn't come to the party. But your man ride or died for you, because if he would have went to that party, it would have been over. You know what I'm saying? Because that means that he ain't riding for you. But the fact of the matter is, and she probably would have tried to make her move that day, because, you know, they always say, like, when you're pregnant, that's when a man is vulnerable. And that's how, you know, girls be bagging guys, because they woman pregnant, woman can't have sex with them. So, you know, all of a sudden now they want to give them some head or something, mess up your whole life. So in the end of the day, a girl best friend that doesn't include you doesn't like you, but it's clear she doesn't like you, or she's trying to get your man and play in your face. But the fact that she invited your man to that party and she didn't invite you, that was disrespectful right there. So trust me, you are not overreacting. You are not wrong. And he will see eventually that she's trying to get him from you. All right? So you better watch your front and your motherfucking back with this girl. All right? Because she's bitter. And a bitter bitch is not, you don't never know what a bitter bitch could do to your relationship. And you know what? After a certain age, it's no more girl best friends anyway. That's how you got to take it. If you weren't best friends 10 years ago, 8 years ago, it's nothing to add on another best friend for. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that wasn't your best friend from years ago, it ain't no point of adding no friend now. And that would be his last best friend, because in the end of the day, that was 10 years ago. Great. Now y'all not friends no more. Like I said, but keep her, right, somebody said it, keep her in your radar, because in the end of the day, she does have history with your man. And sometimes when a woman has history with your man, she knows how to play it and finesse it. All right? But let her know you on point like a pencil. It was good you deleted her ass, because you let her know you may be his friend, but you ain't my friend, because you proved that when you didn't invite me to the party talking about some goddamn COVID. It ain't that serious. It's just like when somebody have a wedding and they want to invite you and not your man. You're not supposed to go if that happens. That's it. Unless something happened with your man and those people, then it's your family or something, then that's different. But if you're not able to go, that's it. So you didn't overreact. She was playing in your face. She's dead wrong. Misery love company. Watch that hoe. That's what I'm going to tell you. Watch that hoe. All right? And tell that hoe to get out of my face. Period. Well, today was a very good show. We had a couple of difficulties, but in the end of the day, we made it happen. I love this show. I love the advice that we give on this show. I think it was a really good show. I love all the things we talked about. I have to figure out what's going on here with everything else that we're trying to do. It's a little weird just talking out on YouTube, but I appreciate YouTube for allowing us to stream the show live. Anyway, well, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is a big show. It is going to be Mother's Day show. So we got an exciting sponsor, and we just make it happen. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you support this show, because I may have to fucking get me a whole new network. Make sure that you guys support the show, all right? By getting Coach Cooch merch. That really helps support the show, all right? And also tell a friend to tell a friend, and let everybody know now that we are on YouTube. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace, guys, and have a nice day. Oh, yeah, and watch your front and your motherfucking back. Peace.